So we're going to begin in easy pose today. Maybe pulling the flesh away from the seat bones, finding that connection to the mat. Starting to settle into our practice today, settle into our bodies. And then noticing where we might be holding some tension. So allowing that jaw to release, letting the skin around the eyes relax, and allowing your shoulders to fall down towards the mat. And then as you start to settle in to your body, settle into that stillness, bring your awareness to your inhales and your exhales. If it feels comfortable for you, your eyes can begin to close, or finding a nice gentle gaze on the floor. As you bring your awareness to your breath, noticing that lifting and expansion with the inhale. And as you exhale, feeling that sinking and settling into your body. We're going to bring a little bit of movement into our neck, kind of releasing that tension we might be holding on to today. Eyes can remain closed if that feels good, or allowing them to flutter open. We're going to sink that chin to our chest. And then gently drawing a front half circle here. So left ear, left shoulder. And then exhale as that chin comes to the chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Going at your own pace, linking this movement to your breath. And if you feel some tense spots, maybe allowing yourself to find stillness there, breathe into that tension. And then find your way back to that gentle movement. Let's do 2 more here. Last one. And then we'll meet back in center. Bringing our hands to the fronts of our knees. We're going to find a little bit of cat-cow movement here, kind of that forward back rocking motion. So as we inhale, we're going to kind of bring our chest forward, gaze goes up if that feels good. And then as we exhale, curve that back, tuck that chin. And finding this movement here, this can be nice and slow. Or if you're feeling a little bit more energetic today, you can begin to quicken this pace. Also, that's quickening your inhales and your exhales. Feeling that forward and backward motion of your pelvis, kind of lifting and sinking. 2 more. Last one. Come to stillness. And then we're going to plant that left hand down onto our mat. Lifting up with that right arm as we bend over, opening up that right side. And And then inhale back to center, exhale, planting that right hand down, reaching up and over with that left arm. Exhale, release that left arm down. Let's bring our hands out in front, palms nice and open. We're just gonna do some wrist circles here. Waking up those wrists. And then let's switch that direction and maybe incorporate the movement of our fingers. Release that, maybe shake out our arms, shake out our upper body. It's kind of nice to get rid of that stuff, anything we're holding on to. And we're gonna make our way into tabletop, coming onto all fours, spreading those fingers out, making sure that wrists are below shoulders, knees are below hips here. And we're gonna find a cat-cow movement here going into child's pose. So as we come into the cat, curling our back, we're gonna bring those seat bones back to our heels. And as we come up, we're gonna find that cow, bringing our front body towards the mat, gaze goes out in front. So linking this movement to your breath. Inhale into cow, exhale back to cat. We're gonna do one more round here. Ooh, find stillness in that tabletop. We're gonna extend that left leg out, tucking those toes, pressing into the ball of that foot. And then release the weight off that left leg. We're gonna send that leg up into the air, and we're gonna bring that left knee towards our nose. They will more than likely not touch, which is completely fine, but just visualizing that. So curving our back, bringing that in, igniting that core there, bringing some sensation, bringing some awareness into that space. Let's do one more here. Releasing that knee back down. Let's extend that right leg, pressing into the ball of that right foot, and find 3 kind of core moves here. Exhale as you press out. Inhale as your body comes together. Last one here. And release back into table. We're gonna tuck those toes, press back into our first downward facing dog. Making sure our knees are nice and bent. It might feel good to alternate bending one knee and then the other. And then let's send that gaze up to the front of our mat, stepping up into that forward fold. And then slowly rolling up into mountain. Let's inhale, we're gonna take a vinyasa here. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, bend those knees, plant those hands down, stepping back into your plank. So full plank or coming onto our knees, lowering down through chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, chest lifts. Release that, press back into your down dog, coming through table. Sending that gaze to the front of your mat, stepping into that forward fold here. Taking a nice deep inhale, maybe exhaling out the mouth there, kind of warming up the body. And then slowly coming up to standing. Taking a breath here. We're gonna find warrior two. So shifting the weight onto that right leg, stepping that left foot back, making sure that the outside of that back foot is parallel with the short sides of your mat, pressing into that front thigh, finding those arms. Gaze goes out beyond the fingers. Feeling nice and strong here. And then swivel those palms up. We're gonna find reverse warrior. That backhand kind of drives down the back of your thigh. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Forearm comes to that front thigh. Your hand can either stay here on your hip or extend out. Now that we kind of know what we're doing here, let's find that little flow. So we're gonna move in through these. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Right angle. Let's do that flow one more time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Coming into that side angle. Coming back through to warrior two. Let's windmill those hands, allowing that back foot to step forward. Coming into a forward fold. Let's find a vinyasa here. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Let's step back into that plank. So finding your plank, lowering down through chaturanga as our arms sweep the sides of our body. Inhale, baby cobra. Imagine that you're pulling your chest forward. Release, pressing through tabletop into down dog. Might feel good to find a little bit of movement in those legs, alternating that knee bend. Ooh, send that gaze to the front of your mat. Step forward, forward fold. Let's take one nice inhale through the breath, and then audible exhale out the mouth. Inhale, roll up. Taking a breath here. And let's find that warrior two sequence on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna switch sides so I can face you. So shifting that weight onto that left leg, stepping that right foot back, making sure the outside of your foot's parallel with the side of your mat, pressing into that front thigh, and really thinking about the placement of this. Your knee is wanting to go towards that pinky toe. Inhaling, teeing the arms here. And we're gonna find that flow again. So inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into that side angle. Inhale, warrior two. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Reverse warrior. Side angle. And remembering that hand placement can be here on your hips. It doesn't need to be fully extended. Listening to your body, this is your practice. Inhale up to warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, side angle. Coming back up to that warrior two. We're gonna windmill those arms, squaring that front foot, bringing that back toe so it's facing forward, bringing that right foot to meet that left, forward fold. We're gonna take a vinyasa here. Inhale, slowly coming up, taking a breath. If it feels good to inhale through the mouth, exhale out the mouth, please do so. We're gonna inhale, rise, exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening through the back. Exhale, release, bending those knees, finding your plank, lowering down through a chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Release, pressing through tabletop, coming into down dog. Holding here for a few breaths. And then we're going to release those knees down onto our mat. Let's press back into a child's pose. So knees can either stay together or bring the knees out to the width of your mat, sending those seat bones back to our heels. And knowing if your seat bones, that doesn't feel comfortable to your body, you can always find it here. The most important part of your yoga practice is listening to your body, because all our bodies are unique. And so listening to our body and the way in which these yoga poses look is different from everybody. So honoring your body, honoring your practice. Taking some nice deep inhales and exhales, feeling that breath expand in your back body. And we're gonna inhale up to table. Bring those knees in if you had them wide. Coming onto our seat bones. Lowering down onto our back, finding that blanket. Settling into Shavasana. Let's gold post those arms. We're just going to tick-tock those knees from side to side. Might feel this in our lower back. Bring them back to center. And then you can either leave your knees bent or fully extend them. If you leave your knees bent, walking those feet out to the width of your mat, allowing your knees to fall into one another for that support. Settling into stillness, allowing that full relaxation to begin to creep into our bodies, starting with our feet. Finding that stillness and rest. And as I said at the beginning of class, as you inhale, feeling your body expanding here, and then as you exhale, feeling that sinking in and settling. Feeling the back side of your body, really feeling the support of your mat as you sink down into this space, into yourself, and settle in to stillness. Letting yourself Hold on to that stillness. Hold on to that rest and digest. Begin to move maybe your fingers or your toes, allowing your head to fall from side to side. And then when you feel ready, bringing your feet in together, rolling onto one side. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale here. Let's do one more. Begin to waken your body. And then when you feel ready, pressing yourself up to an easy pose. Bringing your hands together. Pressing the thumbs into that sternum. Thank yourself for showing up today. Moving your body. Maybe noticing some new sensations. And exploring this practice with yourself. May you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.